Hey guys, it's me. We now discuss what happens. Somebody has Mars, Ketu, Sun in the second house in the sign of Sagittarius, and they deny. Mars plus Ketu plus Sun in Sagittarius, second house D9. This is a very forceful and uncompromising combination. Sun represents identity, authority, principles, and self respect. Mars represents action, aggression, courage, and competition. Ketu represents detachment, severance, unconventionality, and spiritualization. Putting all three together can produce someone whose speech, values, and principles become extremely intense. Speech can be extremely direct, number one. The second house governs speech, and Mars plus Sun can make communication blunt, forceful, confident, argumentative when challenged, difficult to intimidate, highly principled. K2 adds another quality, detachment from social niceties. So this person may say what they believe is true even when saying it is socially inconvenient. There can be a tendency towards, I would rather say the uncomfortable truth than tell you what you want to hear. That's particularly strong because Sagittarius itself is concerned with truth, principles, philosophy, and belief systems. Strong ideological convictions. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. This makes the Sagittarius emphasis especially interesting. This can produce someone who develops a very strong personal philosophy. They may not simply accept family beliefs, religious traditions, social conventions, political ideologies, authority figures. They may want to determine what they themselves believe is true. And once they reach a conclusion, Mars plus Sun can make them extremely difficult to persuade. K2 changes the nature of this conjunction. Without K2, Sun plus Mars and Sagittarius could simply produce a highly assertive, ambitious person. K2 makes it more unusual. There can be an internal contradiction. Sun, I know who I am and what I believe. Mars, I will fight for it. K2, but ultimately I don't care about worldly approval. That combination can produce someone who is simultaneously very opinionated and strangely detached from whether other people approve of his opinions, of those opinions. Family and lineage, because this is the second house of the Navamsa, the conjunction can also describe the person's relationship with family traditions, inherited values, family dynamics, lineage, financial priorities after marriage. Catering creates some degree of detachment from conventional family expectations. The person may respect certain traditions while rejecting others completely. There can also be a feeling of my family gave me certain beliefs, but I need to decide for myself what I actually stand for. Sun plus Mars gives tremendous willpower. This is one of the more powerful aspects of this combination. Sun and Mars together can produce courage, competitiveness, decisiveness, leadership, resilience, willingness to confront difficult situations. In Sagittarius, the energy tends to be directed towards beliefs, principles, knowledge, justice, exploration, and larger goals rather than merely personal competition. But it can also create ideological rigidity. This is the shadow side. If negatively expressed, the combination can produce self righteousness, impatience with opposing views, argumentative speech, moral superiority, difficulty admitting mistakes. My principles are more important than your feelings. Ketu can intensify this because it can make the person unusually detached from conventional social feedback. So the person needs to distinguish between having strong principles and believing that disagreement automatically means the other person is wrong.